I want to improve on is just bringing more fullness this year. Like, I've been focusing on bringing more fullness and more density this year. So that's the main thing I want to really, if I bring that, I know I can be really hard to beat. I was definitely very successful in bringing a bigger package this year. I think this year I'm going to be one of the bigger guys on stage this year. I have a really wide frame and I'm going to bring a much more filled out package this year. We've prepped a little bit slower this time and not trying to come in so lean so early. So rather than being ready at 7 weeks out, now we're going to be ready when it's time to be ready. My goal of this competition is just to, bring the best me I've ever brought on stage this year. My critique has always been my fullness. So like I said, I'm doing better on that this year. I know if I do that, I can get in that top 10. And that's, my big goal this year is top 10. Of course, like you said, I would love to win the show. But ultimately, I just want to bring the best me I've ever brought to stage and be happy with that when I walk off the stage.
Welcome to Forever, man. Let's go. Come on. It's forever. No surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. And there will be no surrender. Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J.O.N. to the easy ear. Know that we undefeated, y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance. But his lines are overhead, better check the air for clearance. Call the tower, this is ours, clear the heat, the air apparent. Really I've never been better. Legacy, this is forever. All the more times I've been severed, I'm raising the bar, you can go ahead and measure. Think about time for a toast. Time that we're welcome to go. Yo, we're just leaving, I think about time that somebody go get on that coat. You know I got all that anthem, come back in, what you call that add-on. Got anthems and bands with pastors, getting them right like my name was Miranda. I ain't bigger dead than alive, I'm bigger dead than alive. One more time, this is forever, remember the legend, he never gon' die. I ain't bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive. I ain't bigger dead than alive, dead than alive, yeah. I ain't bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive, Just making sure that you know why, because this is forever. And there will be no surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever. I am leaving a legacy. I am the one that they paid us. Got something to say, we say. You know I've been waiting so patiently. This is my legacy. Y'all don't believe it, it waits. Basically, I have been running things. You can just go on and take a seat. Love when they hated me, put that on everything. Not on my level, you could be the enemy. This is the plan that we showing them anyway. Hit up the lawyers and give them the NDA. Woo! This is the brand new. This is the brand new. Nothing you can do, nothing you can't do. And there ain't no thing that you'll be taking from me, man. That came from nothing made it, something nameless buzzing, call me Ryan Gosling. Hey, gon' know that they gonna love me more when I'm gone or retire the throne. The kind of things that I'm gonna be feeling like a god, because this is forever. And there will be no surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever.
I'm bigger dead than alive. Bigger dead than alive. I'm bigger dead than alive. Dead than alive. Yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive.
As far as adversity in this prep, I would say the biggest thing would have to be just mental stress and just you know, dealing with that. It can be a lot of mental battles that you go through. You just want to bring the best version of yourself, and it can be tough when you look in the mirror and you might think, oh, you're off. Some days you feel like you're on, and then the days you feel like you're off, it gets a lot harder. And you know, I think that would be the most adversity that I deal with this prep. I think the worst part of prep this year, like I touched on earlier, would be the mental battles you go through, and just, you know, feeling like you're off sometimes. And, you know, sometimes you feel like you're on, of course, but this prep has really been really fun. It's been easier. My cardio is not as high as it was last year. Like I said, last year I felt like I was peeled and like I could go on stage at 7 weeks out, but you know, what's the point of being peeled at 7 weeks out? So it's been a lot more slower process this time, and I've been able to stay bigger, fuller, and actually grow all the way through prep. So this has been my favorite prep to date, actually. To take the stage, I'll know. I know now. I know now I'm ready to take the stage. Like, it's more so just a mental thing that I just know that I want to go on stage and like kick some teeth in. That I'm not going this year just to, you know, play around. Or last year I was, you know, it was my first year being there. I was really still a fan of the sport, like a fan of the guys there. It was more so kind of like, whoa, just to be there last year. This year, like I said, I'm coming to, you know, kick some ass this year. You know, I want to bust some heads for sure. So I'm coming with a vengeance this time. So I feel like I'm ready to go now. Like if the show was tomorrow, I'm like, okay, let's get it.